Welcome to Sign with JP. I am your host, teacher JP, and welcome to my classroom. Today we're doing colors part 2. And if you missed colors part 1, I encourage you to do that because all of these basic colors are on that one. Here we're going to dive in a little deeper to a little bit different colors and describing those colors. As always, if I'm here to teach you, so sign with me. Pause as you need and practice, because at the end of this video, I want you to know and learn the signs that I'm teaching you. Not just say, oh, that was fun, and click off to the next video. So join me today as we learn more colors. So here we have pink. So I'm going to challenge you. I'm guessing and assuming you watched the first colors video. If not, roll with me. What's the sign for red? That's right. It was one finger on the chin and we pull it down, right? Pointing to the lips, which are red. Think red lipstick. Okay, red. No problem. P is the same sign as red, but it's initialized with a P. So a P, we're going to take 2 fingers, move the middle finger forward, touch your middle knuckle of your middle finger. Boom. That's a P. We're going to take the middle finger and kind of flick down on the chin. See that? This is pink. So red, whole finger. Pink is the middle finger, is the one touching. Middle finger. Pink. Pink. Then we have tan. Now, brown is in my first video, so do you remember the sign for brown? It was the letter B coming down the cheek because of the beard. Brown, right? So tan is the same sign, but it starts with a T. Remember, the T is right here, and we just drag it right down the cheek. Tan. That's right. Brown and tan. All these other shades, I am not a color person that works in shades. I'm like a typical guy. I'm like brown. So those are often finger spelled when you get into like beige, and I don't even know what other color names are, but all those like different, unique colors, very creative colors, they're going to be finger spelled. I'm teaching basic colors, which have signs. Brown and tan have signs, so there you go. Then we have gold. Gold, we're going to start with an I love you hand shape, all right? Put your middle finger and ring finger come down, that's it. Put your index finger at your ear where the earring would be, your gold earring, and we're going to come down into this hand shape, which is like a hang loose, all right? And for gold, we want to do this in a slightly repeated motion where I'm just kind of pulling it off the ear. Okay? Boom, just like that. Gold. Gold. What about silver? All right, silver, very, very similar, but we're just going to start with the one hand, point to the ear, and we're going to come down in, and I twist it out a little bit into an S for silver. Notice how I'm doing it over and over and over again. I want you to see it, see it, see it, and I'm hoping that you are also doing it, because that's how you start learning it, right? You learn from your eyes. I'm speaking, so you're learning through your ears, but as you start doing it, you learn kinesthetically through your hands. Super important with ASL that you actually start training your muscles on how to move in those ways. Okay, show me pink again. Tan. Gold. And silver. Boom, you got that? Take a moment here, pause if you need to, and just do those a few times over and over again until you can hop, 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 and know all those colors very easily. Now, what about describing? The sign for describing is we're going to use this hand shape, okay, which is an F, in both hands. Lay them flat and move them back and forth. That's to describe colors. Now, how we describe colors? Well, we got light colors and dark colors. The way we do light, take your hands in 5s, drop your middle finger. Okay? Now follow along with me. Hold them palm down, and we're going to twist them towards each other and bring them up. Now this means light as in color, but it also means light as in weight. So it's like I'm just picking them up. All right? And the middle finger kind of is in the lead there, I guess. All right, so light. So if I'm going to sign light brown, okay? Dark, we're going to take our hands and we're going to bring them in front of us. Just like that, and fold them in front of us. It's like I'm swooping the darkness over me. Okay? And I'm going to let you know that some people do it with kind of these claw hands. Some do is straight hand shapes. So there's some variations, but two hands coming across the face and down like this means dark or darkness. So if I want to say dark brown, right, I can also do it this way. So in ASL, we have variations or accents. Yes, ASL does have accents, and people from different areas like East Coast, West Coast sign differently, sign a little bit differently than each other. But just how in English, we know someone's from, let's say, California to New Jersey, but we can still understand them. The same is true in ASL. So we have light and dark. Before I move on, let's do it again. Light and dark. There you go. You're getting it. Then we have like mixed up, swirled together. This one is a claw, two claw hands, all right? One on top of the other, and then they go and they get mixed up. Move them opposite each other, and we're mixing it up. Okay, so the colors are mixed up. Then we have sparkly or shiny. Now, what was that hand shape we used for the word light? Remember this hand shape? Same hand shape for this one. And this one is can be put wherever the thing is shiny and sparkly. I'll explain. In general, I'm going to put them up and I'm going to wiggle them out. Like this thing right here is like shiny. Okay, so this hand shape wiggling out means shiny or sparkly. If I'm wearing something, or a woman wearing a dress and very nice and sparkly, we're going to come off the dress. Now, this is me. I'm shiny. But if I say this person is shiny, it comes off that person. This is what's called a directional sign, okay, or an agreement verb. So it's shiny, right? My head is shiny. Okay? That ring is shiny. Okay, so shiny, sparkly, on whatever it is. In general, it's right here. And we have beautiful and ugly. I really wasn't sure what kind of pictures to put for there because this is on colors. So beautiful and ugly. Beautiful is, and again, this is a very formal generic sign for beautiful. Lots of variations in here, but again, work with me. Learn one way, learn other ways. I'm going to take my hand here, right, kind of at my cheek. I'm going to go around my face and close it up. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay? Beautiful. If you kind of swoop it around, still beautiful. The hand, it goes around the face and closes. That is beautiful. It may start closed, open and come closed. That's fine. It's all the same thing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay? Ugly. We're going to take a finger, put it right underneath your nose, like you're doing a little mustache thing, and we pull it across the nose as we curl the finger. And the face should show like you're the kind of, I don't want to say disgusted, but it should show up. Okay, ugly. And to say something is really ugly, very ugly, we put two fingers and we pull them across this way. Okay, so show me beautiful and ugly. That's right. Okay, let's put those together. We got light and dark. Mixed up. There you go. Sparkly and shiny. And beautiful and ugly. Great job. Great job. You did it. You did it. Proud of you. Hey, go back through this, pause where needed, learn those extra signs, practice them together. So you want to say like a shiny gold. Okay. In ASL, we actually put the gold first and then we say it's shiny. Okay. Play around with it, practice with it. The neat thing about ASL is that it exists in a majority English using audience population. And so most deaf people have to interact with hearing people who learn sign. And most deaf people who go to school in America learn English. So they can adapt the ASL signs to English. And I say that because most hearing people, when we learn a new language, most English speakers, when we learn a new language, we only have an English grid, an English brain. And so we try to put it together. If you've ever tried to learn Spanish or learn Spanish, your brain is trying to figure out how to say my name is in another language. And Spanish, if you know Spanish, is me llamo, which is I call myself, or it's actually myself call I. It's really switched around. And so we end up switching around. Same thing with ASL, is that we will put our signs in English order. But the great thing is that deaf people understand. Most of them will understand that. So it's okay if you sign, all right. Formally and properly, it's, but if you flip it, it's okay. Just for now, practice those signs. And as you get better, you'll learn the order. I'm so proud of you. Thanks for being here. Make sure you like my channel and subscribe so you don't miss new videos that I'm dropping. And I'll see you on the next lesson.